So, Cult of Chucky is the seventh entry in the Child's Play franchise. Once again, written and directed by Don Mancini and stars Fiona Dourif and pretty much anyone else from the previous six films, including Brad Dourif. Don Mancini is the only guy to stay around as creator and writer of this franchise. So, basic plot is Nika has spent the last 4 years in a mental institution after her family members were murdered, which Chucky frames her for. So then she's transferred to a medium security mental institution. She meets Carlos there and begins a relationship with Malcolm, who's another inmate. And then she finds out that Alice has died of a broken heart. Which that's kind of and then Chucky comes and starts to have chaos, and Chucky switches dolls and all these bunch of different dolls, and then all this drama starts to come out, and then Andy comes, and Andy realizes that Chucky has duplicated himself into other dolls' bodies, and so that's all, and that's basic as much as I'm gonna say, because this movie is awesome. Okay, this movie is not very terrifying, and I mean, this movie is not that bad. A lot of people have said that this movie is bizarre and not good and not scary. I disagree. Call of Chucky. I've been a Chucky fan since 1998, which Bride Chucky was my introduction. I didn't see it right away. I waited to watch it on VHS, and this franchise, I'm going to give you a little bit of my history because I did review these last year with my good friend Anthony Jenkins, who is a massive Chucky fan. And Child's Play 1 was great. Child's Play 2, awesome sequel. Child's Play 3 was horrible. I hated Child's Play 3. Bride of Chucky, it has issues, but I like it. Sea of Chucky, it has issues, but I like it. Even though it hurt the franchise a little bit. Until 2013, where we got Curse of Chucky, which a lot of people are divided on. But Curse of Chucky, I thought, brought the franchise back to its former roots, and it made Chucky scary again. This movie has been criticized for the stupid crap, and people say that it's not all that scary. It is just taking place in a mental hospital. It's not scary. It's not new. They keep doing the whole possess the soul thing, guys. The mental. If you think about it, the Chucky franchise has been having a lot of weird stuff happening into it, and I don't mind the idea of a Chucky movie going to a hospital, and they had to go this route at some point, okay? And this intense violence is intense, and the kills in this movie are violent, vicious, intense, disturbing, and weird. And this movie just gets. This movie's not afraid to take any chances. The acting in this movie is once again great. We got Fiona Dourif back as Nika Pierce, and you see her struggling with what she has to go through after the events of the last movie, and each person is returned from each film in the series. Brad Dourif and Vincent returns. It was great seeing Andy Barclay come back. I do admit we needed more of Andy Barclay in this movie because this movie does mark his first principal role in the franchise since he was a kid actor 27 years prior. And Justin Whalen he was okay as Andy, but he's not better than Alex Vincent. We also have Jennifer Tilly from Bride and See Chucky, which a lot of people hate her as Tiffany. I love Jennifer Tilly. Say what you will about those movies, at least those movies were trying to go in a different direction. Fiona Dourif and Summer Howell from Curse of Chucky, and Summer Howell, she's not in this movie much. Now, I won't spoil what happens at the end, but I'm just going to say you need to watch the movie to believe it, because if I spoil anything, I'm going to get a crap ton of backlash. The music is great. The way this movie looks is intense. It takes an hour and 31 minutes long. It is a very quick 91 minutes. And this movie is not afraid to take any chances. This is a franchise, despite some of them being bad, this franchise is not afraid to go in new directions. So I give this franchise respect for it, and it deserves my respect. So overall, I give Cult of Chucky an Epictastic. I'm gonna give this movie an A in letter grade. Again, it could have used more of Andy, and this movie does go in some weird, bizarre directions at times, but I like that a franchise is not afraid to take any chances and just go in a different direction. So let me know what you guys think of Call of Chucky down below. I know half of you hate it. You don't have, but it's not that bad. It's not a freak. At least I would rather take another Chucky movie after this. I would rather take Chucky 8 if they do make one than to watch a Child's Play reboots. And that's coming from somebody who is a Chucky fan. I would rather take another Chucky movie than a Child's Play reboots, because this is the only character besides Pinhead that has not been rebooted. Jason, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Leatherface has all been rebooted, but believe Chucky where it's at, okay? Don't reboot him. And I'll see you guys. And if you like this, you can come here and we can have a good time.